Good morning, students. Today we are going to derive Clausius-Clapeyron equation based on Carnot's efficiency equation. So we have drawn Carnot cycle here. This Clausius-Clapeyron equation relates the change in melting point and boiling point with change in pressure. Melting point can also called as freezing point. Freezing point decreases, then pressure increases. Freezing point increases, then pressure decreases. Here, this is the Clausius-Clapeyron equation. dP by dt is equals to L by T into V2 minus V1. We are going to derive this equation where P is pressure, T is temperature, L is the latent heat of vaporization, V2 and V1 are the volume of vapor and liquid states. Here in this Carnot cycle, A, B, C, D is a isothermal process of working substance at temperature T. Similarly, A dash, B dash, C dash and D dash. Similarly, A dash, B dash, C dash and D dash is a isothermal at temperature T minus dt. To complete this cycle, we have added adiabatic process CF and BE. CF and BE. Here at BE, the substance is in liquid state, and in CF, the substance is in vapor state. Here V1 is the specific volume of liquids and V2 is the specific volume of vapor. Here L is the latent heat of vaporization. Suppose the cylinder of Carnot engine contains m mass of liquid at temperature T and P. The initial state B of the working substance undergoes reversible isothermal expansion and reversible adiabatic expansion and reversible isothermal compression and reversible adiabatic compression. Here the working substance undergoes these four processes. First, isothermal expansion BC at temperature T. The liquid is converted into vapor. By absorbing Q1 amount of heat. The Q1 is absorbed at temperature T, constant temperature T. So Q1 heat is equals to ml, mass into latent heat of vaporization. The volume changes due to absorption of heat. Changing from liquid to vapor, volume increases. The change in volume or volume increases is equals to m into V2 minus V1. Here its volume is V1, here its volume is V2. V2 is the volume at vapor state, V1 is the volume at liquid state. So change in volume is V2 minus V1. Volume increase is equals to mass into change in volume. So this is equals to BC. Here along the BC curve, pressure is P. Along the EF curve, pressure is decreased to P minus dP. Here dP amount of pressure is decreased. In second adiabatic expansion CF, the temperature is also from T to it is changed to T minus dt. dt amount of temperature is decreased. Temperature is changing from T to T minus dt and pressure is changing from P to P minus dP. In adiabatic process, we know that in Carnot engine there is no exchange of heat from surroundings. So in next C, In this process, isothermal compression process, at T minus dt, Q2 amount of heat is released, ejected or rejected by the working substance to gets converted into liquid. From vapor state to it gets converted into liquid state by releasing Q2 amount of heat at temperature T minus dt. And here in reversible adiabatic compression process EB, there is no exchange of heat energy from surroundings, but temperature changing from T minus dt to T, temperature is increasing, and pressure also changing from T minus dP to P, pressure also increasing. Here in this process, isothermal compression process, at temperature T minus dt, Q2 amount of heat is rejected and converted to vapor state to liquid state. Here from this adiabatic expansion, Cf is equals to, here dP amount is reduced in pressure. So we write Cf is curve represents dP, pressure is reduced. This is the data we have. Now work done in this cycle is equals to the area enclosed. Work done is equals to area enclosed. Here dW is equals to work done is equals to, we write this enclosed area B, C, F, E as it looking like rectangle. So we write BC into CF, BC into CF, BC into CF, length into breadth. In the place of BC we can write this term M into V2 minus V1. In the place of CF we can write dP. So this becomes dP. This is work done. According to efficiency of Carnot, expression of Carnot cycle, from we have from the efficiency expression of Carnot cycle, dW by Q1 is equals to T minus T2 by T1. Here work done, which means Q2 minus Q1 by heat absorbed is equals to efficiency. We know this. Work done with respect to the amount of heat absorbed is equals to the efficiency of Carnot engine. So in the place of T2 we have T minus dt. In the place of T1 we have T. We are substituting 1 minus T minus dt by T. Here we are taking LCM. So T minus T plus dt by T, minus T plus T cancel. We get finally dW by Q1 is equals to dt by T. Here dW, we have dW here. Here we have dW. We are substituting dW here in this place. So we get M into V2 minus V1 dP by, in the place of Q1 we have ML. We substitute ML is equals to dt by T. Here M gets cancelled. We need dP by dt in Clausius-Clapeyron equation. So we send this dt to this side. This becomes dP by dt. Here L we send to that side. It's dividing. So it's multiplied. This becomes L by, here V2 minus V1 is multiplying. When we send to that side, when we send to that side, it divides T into V2 minus V1. This is the Clapeyron equation, which represents melting point or boiling point of a substance with change in pressure.